You know how it is in the world of tech, right? You see the top of the line, most expensive gadget and think, that's the one I need. But is the best always the right choice for you? That's the big question we're diving into today. We're putting the powerhouse Apple Watch Ultra up against its rumored successor, the Series 11, to figure out which one really makes the most sense.
So here's our game plan. We're going to start with what I'm calling the Ultra Dilemma. Then we'll meet the new contender, the Series 11. After that, it's a full-on head-to-head battle, a little guide to help you find your perfect fit, and then the final verdict.
All right, first up, the Ultra Dilemma. And look, this is about so much more than just a hefty price tag. It's really about that classic conflict between wanting the absolute best, most powerful technology versus what you actually need day in and day out.
And that really is the question at the heart of all this. I mean, the Apple Watch Ultra is an incredible piece of technology, no doubt about it. But for your actual life, your commute, your daily workout, tracking your sleep, is it, just complete overkill?
See, the Ultra isn't really just a smartwatch. It's more like a piece of specialized equipment. We're talking a super tough titanium case, a battery that can last for days when you're off the grid, and even a built-in dive computer. These are serious pro features. And yeah, they come with a serious pro price tag to match.
Okay, so now let's talk about its rumored challenger, the Series 11. This isn't just the next watch in the lineup, it's really being positioned as the smart money alternative for pretty much everyone.
The entire idea behind the Series 11 seems to be about reframing what's important. It's trying to shift the focus away from having every extreme feature you could possibly imagine and zeroing in on having the right features, the ones that will actually make a difference in your daily life. And you can see that shift in focus right here. I mean, sure, a thinner design is great, but the real story, the absolute game changer, could be these new health features. We're talking about blood pressure monitoring and sleep apnea detection. These are potentially revolutionary upgrades for general wellness, and they're aimed at a much wider audience than just extreme athletes.
All right, time to put them side by side. This is where we go past the spec sheets and really look at the practical reality of how you'd use these things.
When you look at the design, the difference is just night and day. The Ultra is built like a tank, ready to climb a mountain or go deep-sea diving. The Series 11, on the other hand, is going to be sleek and stylish, durable enough for daily life and workouts for sure, but engineered for a completely different world.
Okay, battery life. On paper, this is a clear win for the Ultra, no contest. But, and this is a big but, think about your daily routine. Do you charge your phone every night? If the answer is yes, then an 18-hour battery that easily gets you through the whole day is probably more than enough. The Ultra's multi-day power is an amazing solution to a problem most people don't actually have.
And here's the kicker. That extra battery life, the titanium case, the dive computer, it all adds up. We're talking about a potential price difference of over $400. That is a huge factor when you stop and think about what you're really getting for that extra cash.
This brings us to a really fascinating role reversal. While the Ultra is king when it comes to metrics for athletes, the Series 11 is poised to be the better health device for the average person. Things like blood pressure and sleep apnea detection could be truly life-changing innovations for millions of people.
So let's move away from the specs and make this about you. Based on everything we've just talked about, let's try and figure out which one of these watches is your perfect match. It really just boils down to two very different types of people. So let's see which team you're on.
So if you're nodding your head while reading these points, you are 100% on Team Series 11. You're someone who wants cutting-edge tech that fits into your real life, improves your health in practical ways, and, doesn't destroy your wallet.
But if this slide is describing you, if you're out there pushing the limits, if you absolutely need a device that can survive anything and last for days without a charger, then the Ultra isn't overkill at all. It's the right tool for the job. So where does that leave us? After digging into the features, the price, and who they're for, what's the final verdict? Well, here's the big takeaway. The Series 11 isn't just a small, incremental update. By bringing these groundbreaking health features into a more accessible and affordable package, it's getting ready to become the new default, the go-to Apple Watch for pretty much everyone.
I think this quote from the source material just sums it up perfectly. It captures that feeling that even if you've used the absolute best, the Series 11 is going to offer everything you truly need, without the extreme price tag or the bulk.
And that leaves us with a bigger question, one that goes beyond just watches. Are we seeing a shift in tech where real innovation isn't about being ultra anymore, but about being perfectly enough to really improve our everyday lives?